house, I woke up with a different design and it looks so clear. This is what I want, yeah. Now let's talk about the people around me. Dress up for the things that I've done and the ones I've been doing. The ones I've been doing.
Boss stop when we made it. Started from the dust, came to the pavement. Started from a cast, rapping on stations. Now we here, my nigga, dreams of a mansion. Put this shit in action. This is real life shit, no additions. Fuck you acting, you ain't lived the life you mentioned. I've seen it all. I don't talk it, I walk it. I've been the boss. With the shit, I'm Hulk Hogan, bafuni sauce. Have it dripping slow motion. The ladies, bafuni voice. Gulendwana yaselokshin, but I pay no mind. Success on my mind, winter or summer. Mele kandi pepa madala bino makama. Mele nami ngifida bashana henga magama. What I speak wakanga pagat. What I speak brings in the balance. What I speak kosha batagat. Nangfune beef ngithande nyama yanga pagat.
Fresh out and I'm still in the house. I woke up with a different design and it looks so clear. This is what I want, yeah. Let's talk about the people around and bless up for the things that I've done and the ones I've been doing. The ones I've been doing.
The money is coming, I feel my palms itching. Came from the bottom, my nigga, I ain't tripping. Remember way at the dungeon, I left roaches in the kitchen. Remember way in Anglali, I left haters in the dungeon. Here is me and the music, azangi ngenga banga. Just me and the music, I told her stick by my side. Tryna make mama proud, take the shit to the sky. Tryna make mama proud, I took the shit out of spot. Hood nigga in the city, and I ain't about lies. Smooth nigga moving different than I'm funentomza. Money motivates me, tryna stake it like Pablo. And he goes where I go, I control it. I go where he goes, you can stop me. Skinny nigga, got some fed up in my pocket. Skinny nigga, but the jeans getting bloated. Dreams that I foreseen made them a reality. I came from a luxury.
Fresh out and I'm still in the house. I woke up with a different design and it looks so clear. This is what I want, yeah. Now let's talk about the people around and bless up for the things that I've done and the ones I've been doing. The ones I've been doing. Fresh out and I'm still in the house. I woke up with a different design and it looks so clear. This is what I want, yeah. Now let's talk about the people around and bless up for the things that I've done and the ones I've been doing. The ones I've been doing.
Boss stop when we made it. Started from the dust, came to the pavement. Started from a cast, rapping on stations. Now we here, my nigga, dreams of a mansion. Put this shit in action. This is real life shit, no additions. Fuck you acting, you ain't lived the life you mentioned. I've seen it all. I don't talk it, I walk it. I've been the boss. With the shit, I'm Hulk Hogan, bafuni sauce. Have it dripping slow motion. The ladies, bafuni voice. Gulendwana yaselokshin, but I pay no mind. Success on my mind, winter or summer. Mele kandi pepa madala bino makama. Mele nami ngifida bashana henga magama. What I speak wakanga pagat. What I speak brings in the balance. What I speak kosha batagat. Nangfune beef ngithande nyama yanga pagat.
Fresh out and I'm still in the house. I woke up with a different design and it looks so clear. This is what I want, yeah. Now let's talk about the people around and bless up for the things that I've done and the ones I've been doing. The ones I've been doing.
money is coming, I feel my palms itching. Came from the bottom, my nigga, I ain't tripping. Remember way at the dungeon, I left roaches in the kitchen. Remember way in Anglali, I left haters in the dungeon. Here is me and the music, azangi ngenga banga. Just me and the music, I told the stick by my side. Tryna make mama proud, take the shit to the sky. Tryna make mama proud, I took the shit out of spot. Hood nigga in the city, and I ain't about lies. Smooth nigga moving different than I'm funentom zap. Money motivates me, tryna stack it like Pablo. And he goes where I go, I control it. I go where he goes, you can stop me. Skinny nigga, got some fed up in my pocket. Skinny nigga, but the jeans getting bloated. Dreams that I foreseen made them a reality. I came from a luxury.
Fresh out and I'm still in my house. I woke up with a different design and it looks so clear. This is what I want, yeah. Now let's talk about the people around and bless up for the things that I've done and the ones I've been doing. The ones I've been doing. Oh, no.
I am so very consistent at forgetting the mic. I don't understand. Wow. Do you guys know that meme? Shout out to Slave Nation. He just subscribed. A new subscriber, Slave Nation. Show him some love. Please do the same if you haven't subscribed already.
I know I'm about to make money. So baby, give me some more. I'm gonna
do say, click, and subscribe. You know why I just said that? That was my brain direct translating from isiZulu to English. Do say, click. In my language, it would be iti click. Do say click out there. Yeah. Okay, sure. All right, click on that subscribe button out there. Show some love. Click like if you like this video. If you don't like it, click dislike 2 times. Yeah, I'm giving you extra. If you dislike it,
What the fuck?
that's your business. Click dislike twice just to show me how much you dislike it. And of course, subscribe, turn on notifications so you never miss a stream, especially because, I've been streaming since 9 p.m. and none of you guys were here. I was on time. Exactly when I said I would start, I started. And for the first 35, 40 minutes, you guys are not. No one is here. You guys are late. You're late, man. I don't understand it. Guys, time management. How is everybody doing? So how is it now? Okay, hold on. So, Yo, let me know. I don't know what that problem is. I've had so many problems with this stuff. Let me know when we are good with the mic. Very quiet mic, so we're gonna turn it up just a tad. Just a bit. Turning up the mic. Thank you so much, Craig, for the heads up. How do we sound now? Let me hear. Let me know. Oh yeah. Warmer. Tattoo wifey across the border. Oh yeah. Ngithi male. Dion, Mr. Rugby God, what's good, my brother? Craig Bond says the mic is sexy as fuck. Hey now. Craig, we are inches away from getting our personal jokes from the Pompous Hounds clan into the stream, and they're not gonna. Oh, PSTJs, yo, is this the PSTJs I know? Oh damn, that would be dope. PSTJs, I think I did a song with you guys. No, I didn't do a song with you. Yeah. I miss you too, bro. I miss you too, D. Sorry, I saw your missed call earlier. I was passed out. I was gone. Because I hadn't slept. PSTJs. No, I know you guys, but we haven't done a song together. This is the PSTJs I know. We just haven't done a song together. Yes, Uhamba Nobani. Yeah. Come on. Big shout out to everyone in the chat who's mentioning how much they love this joint back in the day, man. This was so dope. Say what you want, man. Say what you want. But my friends are talented, bro. MT. Good God. Good God. Yo, check this out. I want to play this. I feel like I have to follow up with this now. I'm nice.
I'm not listening to you, bro, because of that.
Yes, are you whistling the cops next?
So deep body when we catch your body, rebel catch your mommy, then we swerve. Catch your body, rebel catch your mommy, then we swerve. Oh no, yeah, it's billion. I'm in the city trying to cruise, bro. I heard him saying that I bruise, he goes. Funny money don't amuse me, but if I stick it up, never shine they follow. Give me my loan, better than one. Give me my loan, they want the cash. Give me my loan, better than shine. Give me my loan, but for the cash. Give me my loan, better than cheese. Give me my loan, I call her my niece. Give me my loan, oh she wanna be. Give me my loan, Uso party when we catch a body, grab your cash and mommy, then we swerve. Hey, you probably heard I keep a gang of mummies. I call up a bird and let her purge. I never claimed what it wasn't worth. That's why my name's synonymous with work. Bitch, I stayed anonymous and now I'm about to bust through the game and get the perks. Bitch, I put in work, heavy with the words, killing every verse. Verbs in a hearse, filling up my purse. Shit is about to burst. Shotty with the curves, about to get the work. Bitch, I hit it first, pass it like a herb. Rappers better get to packing then observe. I beat it like Manny Pacquiao in the third. Shotty just keep swallowing till she burps. Hey, when you want to Minna della Uber, party and a Buddha, Minna I tell Buddha.
The fuck? Shit, that's not.
But why feed you black?
What the fuck is this?
Why am I getting the shield?
Is this a Joker? What happened? What is this? What is the fuck?
Bella Tuba, tell them that Basuga, Basuga. I come and sutra the game, tell your game, you move my loom like ya heard. I'm in the city trying to cruise, bro. I heard him saying that I blues, go. Funny money don't amuse me. Take it out, never shine out, follow. You my lum, better than one. You my lum, yeah, I want the cash. You my lum, better than shine. You my lum, before I let cash. You my lum, better than G's. You my lum, call on my knees. You my lum, oh she wanna be. You my lum, body when we catch a body, grab your cash and mommy, then we swerve. Youngster. So body when we catch a body, grab your cash and mommy, then we swerve.
Sent a finger to the media, sent a hitman into your interior. I know about your moves like Wikipedia, so you making catching bodies easier. And my bars are spicier than India, leave a bad taste like a vinegar. We're not similar, no similarities. If you unclear, you're the clarity. When I grace the status, I address the nation. Never wait for Jacob, I'm like Jason Statham with the transportation. There's no limitations, my imagination is like animation. I'm like Walt Disney when I spit bars, co-directed by Pixar. Weight loss like Rick Ross, I'm a big boss in this hip hop, so walk off. One comes out now, you know, 011. Crucify rappers like a hot cross bun. You got money from his mom, so I took his trust fund. Only rap with one lung, catch a bit shut down. You soft with the balls like the new Chris Brown. If you didn't catch that, you just must down. I'm an Indian, my raza speak now.
I'm in the city trying to cruise,
What? What the fuck?
saying that I bruise, funny money don't amuse, never take it out, never shine out, they follow. I want the cash, you know my loom, better be shot, you know my loom, but for the dash, you know my loom, better Benji's, you know my loom, I call on my knees, you know my loom, oh she wanna be, you know my loom, just screaming, name, Bobby, with it. I tell her, hey mom, let's get it. She got the thickest skin, so we just hit the swerve. My niggas stay blowing that loose sleeve. Kicks flying as Bruce Lee, and she stay bopping that pussy. All you names talking into you got the sickest nerve. We'll make it hit the curve. You know my lum, better than one. You know my lum, yeah, I want the cash. You know my lum, better than Shana. You know my lum, but full of the dash. You know my lum, better than G's. You know my lum, I call on my knees. You know my lum, oh she wanna pee. You know my lum,
Yane. Okay. All right. Izindabeni eziphuthumayo zakwi-Maraza live stream. Udume ngokuxakwa isingisi yaxakwe nayi-technology athi uzoqala ukustreama ngo-9 kodwa azastreame ngo-10 ngakusasa ekuseni uMaraza kumphindile futhi lokho. Phambi komhlambi abantu abayizinkinga zokubona ukuthi umuntu usuke esebheda noma cha. Usibamandla kamhlengo phecelezi uMaraza uphinde wazibukisa ngabantu waziphenya izinqe phambi komphakathi during the people. Abacubungula ukusebenza kwezingqondo zeyimfene bathi uma ungathatha imfene uyifake kulesi stream mhlawumbe ingenza umsebenzi othe xaxa ongcono ngoba akubonakala ukuthi yindaba umuntu omdala kangaka indoda enamasenda akuhlaza cwe ena31 nezingane eziwu3 ilokhu ihluleka ukuthi switch on imic. Opawulela bezomtholampilo uthele luhlanya abafuna ukulibona lisondele ngisho naseduze kwabo ngoba liyothi malifika lithi lizothola usizo ligcine licishe nemishini ephilisa abantu ngeCovid. Ezindabeni zika Maraza Masha News sithi siphinde sithi
What the fuck?
ngoba egcineni uMaraza isilima. Ay, Yankee. Ay.
Make money. So baby, give
Aglona.
me some more. I'm gonna take money, take money.
Aglona, just Aglona. Aglona. All right, let's pretend that thing didn't happen. Wait, we can do this. Yeah. Don't worry, I got you actually. Watch me do me. Out there. That's amazing, right? It's the first time I've played this video this evening. Big shout out to all of you guys for watching. I really enjoyed it. What a trip down memory lane. Uti, Ulentuza. This is one of my best songs to date, says Lennox Shipalana. Completely agree with you. Excuse me. Ray Flame says, Umalu, man. Of course, he was quoting 2016. That's one of the joints that dropped. That's the year it was. This song brings back old vibes, says Ulenox. And of course, Craig says, starting with the bar set high, 2 bangers already. Usia, Uti, hi family. I have no data. Came to say hi, peace, and love. No. This is how I did it the first time. No. See ya. Hi, and then bye.
What the fuck?
No. To that we say, Gobangege, Sister Sigvumela is. We need you. You're staying, okay?
Spillion.
Yeah. Who is better? I did it. I went back in time and I fixed the whole damn thing.
Said I must take my money solo.
Keep it going when I play for a joint called Ike. see. This, by the way, was shot on the Red Epic or Dragon. I'm not entirely sure. But big shout out to Offense Mwase for shooting the video. And big shout out to Director Kit for directing. Amazing.
She's defending me. Uthatha umuntu omthandayo. Sishaya ingwara eThekwini. Woza
Big shout out to Gambu, SYA.
Lasuka lahlala baphuma abafana beqola amakha amaningi. Bafonela usiya lapho umkharakara kwangena abantwana abaningi. Awu mina ngisashela kanti isikele muntu sithenga malini. Hayi mina ngisibhayi ngizofika kwibhayi ngingomela ibhayi manje. Uyangibona ngiphethe izinto zakhona. Izinto ezinyakazisa umuzi wamazimuzimu mazikhonkotha. Mopapa la siyangibhoza ingala kade amandoza. Ngivele ngichitha amagama ngathi ngakhokha nge-debit order manje baby stop that shit. Phela mina mangisebheshini sokungizesweni imation. Manje lelishende lapho lithini lingufu 21 questions. Ayibo ngathi ufuna ukuyisusa. Ngifuna ukuyisusa. Ngifuna ukuyisusa ngivele ngisikhokhela. La maulenza leliphutha uzokhokhela. Mina ngiyayiletha mawufuna indulibela. Chiye kukhala abantwana bethi sibathathe sibafake kusiyayo sambe ngefruit igesi khasela. Assalamu alaikum. Spuni mali ya Musulmani. Spuni mali ya Musulmani. Spuni mali ya Musulmani. Spuni mali ya Musulmani. So we poppin' for a real one. Poppin' for a real one. Feel nice. I'll get one. So my lies and tell. Lungile sisu sulahlela umrapper siyabona usuqale uyijela. Bengithi udukelwe ifone ubusuku bonke wena uyasifonela. Awubheka uphuziswa ipressure iyahlanzisa i-olmeka. Ngiyekela ukuthanda into ongazazi man. Damn it, how hey when mina ngenza everyday land. I always knew it would pay when I put into it a passion and youthful exuberance. Now homies they hate, but mommies they praise. I'm going to greener pastures where I'll praise. I'm sending my break, bulala my faith. Ngeza malaya zotunga my days. Manje umsuke lanu Sadamu. Eyihlalele emgodini, indoda ivuka emgodini. Ngalo mshini uzomenzelani ujatakho. Baby tell me who's your daddy. My boots are heavy, need a getting. Ngifuna imali yamaSulumane. Ngifuna imali yamaSulumane. Ngifuna isaka isijumbane. Ngifuna isaka isijumbane. Oh, I'm going back on the road. I'm bringing you to your code. Till you put my name on that throne. Oh yeah. Igesi khasela na level. Assalamu alaikum. Spuni mali ya Musulmani. Spuni mali ya Musulmani. Spuni mali ya Musulmani. Spuni mali ya Musulmani. So we poppin' for a real one. Poppin' for a real one. Feel nice, I get one. So why don't tell me. She's defending me. Uthatha umuntu omthandayo. Sishaya ingwara eThekwini. Woza ngefruit embandayo. We on tonight. Yeah, we on tonight. And we on the stage until the morning light. Yeah, we on tonight. And we on tonight. Yeah, we on the stage until the morning light. On the light.
Ray, thank you. Thank you for the friendly reminder, Ray.
Yeah,
This thing is playing by itself. I might as well play
it's Billy on. Bet. I finally took the time to speak about it. Mosquito told me it's best I don't speak about it. But I had to speak about it cause I'm tired and I didn't want these niggas thinking brother's only quiet cause he can't be about it. Bitch, I've been about it. And I've seen you doubt it. And I've seen you telling fibs in the streets about me. And I've seen some obscene beings, some me sick dreams. Since a teen I had 6 things running through my mind, and that's poverty, family, love and legacy, money and loyalty. I used to think the money part would help me solve the other 5. I never thought that being broke was actually keeping me alive. Cause see, the money really does change a lot of things. She goes from way above your league to your wedding ring. Bitches go from what's your first name to sharing your last name to claiming they had a crush on you before the damn fame. Go ahead, huh? Yeah, go ahead, huh? Yeah, play that game, bitch, you know where your head go. Niggas with a lot of pride move away and hate you. And niggas with a weaker spine move close and embrace you. Saying that they got your back like their palms ain't filled with malice. Saying that they'll hold you down like their arms gon' give you balance. Saying that they got your back like they don't wanna stab it. Like if they find a chance in your hands, they don't wanna grab it. You looked in my eyes and said my enemy's your enemy. And if they poison me, you got the remedy. I said I'd hold you down and I stayed true to my oath. I tried to keep you afloat, but you threw me overboard and then you blamed it all on growth. I'm here. Like what the fuck is loyalty now? It seems to me it's all linked to my royalties now. When I was broke I knew exactly where your loyalty lies. But when my royalties rise is when your loyalty dies. I shed my fame, shed my pay, shed my stage with you. I shed my everything, I shed my wedding day with you. I shed my wildest dreams, even shed the burden of your nightmares. Forget the chains, bro, forget those fly midnight airs. I shed my soul, I shed my soul. I told you stories no other soul has been told. So niggas wish you well, but take your coins out the well. So it's no coincidence loyalty starts with an L. I know a lot of niggas wish they'd killed me where they left me. My other nigga wishes his label would let him help me, or at least that's what I think. Cause in spite of all the signs, I refuse to believe that my brother would desert me. Yeah, but I'm not new to a knife wound. I know you backstabbers wish T and I would fight soon. We used to kill tracks, yeah, we used to kill tracks. But I don't need a feature to know him and I are still fam. Speaking of family, my family's a mess. My mother's always stressed, there's some things we can't address. Everybody's got opinions about how she should have raised us. They say I lost my father so my mama could gain bucks. I lost my father way before I lost the tooth. They blame my mother and I don't know if I want to know the truth. See, I make sure my mama never goes to bed hungry, but sometimes I'm the reason that she goes to bed angry. So I don't know if I'm the man my father wanted me to be, but I know the life we lived ain't what he wanted me to see. I wanna know if you're at peace, but there's no way for me to ask. I'm in charge of your legacy, I doubt if I'm up for the task. But I know you love me though you never get to say it. I owe you my life, I pray to God I get to pay it. You left me as a kid and I'm a grown man now, but I spent my whole life trying to make a dead man proud. You dig my nip? That's how I speak now, Dad. I buy expensive swag, look at all the jeans I sag. When you left your wife couldn't afford a Mace meal sack, but now your son can buy her lobster for her birthday snack. Yeah, but of course I can't look back. I got my own family now, and I can't lose track. See, I remember when we had to cook the weeds from the back. Now the poverty's like my dad, it's a thing of the past. Now my future's looking bright and they hate it. I was building my legacy while they debated my greatness. Some of my brothers spreading lies about me, but the truth will soon meet light. Cause I don't grind to prove you wrong, I grind to prove me right. And that's what's taking me farther, making my path even clearer. You always looking at others, I only look in the mirror. I've got the soul of a fighter, and the hands of a killer, the heart of a lion, and the lips of a healer. My throne is real, bitch, I'm royal now. I got some bros that are real and they loyal now. See, they resisted jealousy's pheromone kiss. That's why everyone in my team know what a fair amount is. Yeah, Bona, yeah, we let them talk and their talk is funny. But miss me with the talk if that talk ain't money. Beg, I probably pass what you call a flame. So many bands, my wallet look like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I know they gon' call my name, they cannot walk in my lane, but at least we all know the truth. The little things you say about me say a lot about you. Raza.
Excess, Adbonani, rise and shine, fam. It's a beautiful Monday in July. August is coming pretty soon, which means winter will soon be gone. But we have to slug it out for the next few weeks before spring rolls around. But I mean, if you're looking for a new beginning, you don't have to wait for a new season. Today is the start of a brand new week, and you have even more opportunities to go out there and be the best version of yourself. It's been a very tough few weeks, man. There's been so much going on in the world, in our country, and I just want to encourage you guys, namhlanje, go out there and be a positive influence in your community. Go out there and be an agent of change. Go out there and be a giver and a bringer of love. And we'll stay in here and be bringers of quality educational assistance every single Monday to Friday, 5 to 6 a.m. SAPC 1. Don't forget, our teachers are always live during the week in the evenings on Facebook to help you guys with your studies as well. So take advantage of all of that. You know what it is, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have an awesome day. Yeah, that's right. That's right. If you want to see those clips as and when they happen.
Ufundo bumnandi, yeah. Ufuni mowe, every time I'm a finger magic, yeah. I'll let about 6 for all of my homies, and we gon' get the digits, yeah, we gon' get the digits. I'ma put you on, if I'm with it, I'll be gone in a minute. I'm in the zone in a minute, bitch, I'm in the zone. Let my nigga put up on space solo. Let my nigga put up on space solo. Yeah, fool, I'm in a bounce space solo. Let my nigga put up on space solo.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Yo, big shout out to everybody out there, man, showing so much love. I see you. Ray Flame says this was the first 4K music video he ever saw in South Africa. Look, it is my understanding that at the time it was the first 4K music video that dropped. I could be very, very wrong, but it's also the first one that I saw, and just so happened to be my own. You always hyper, bro, says Lash Yankee says, you will never get swallowed by the game. Legend, Raza. Excuse me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Even though sometimes I do wish the game could suck it and swallow. I'm gonna get that's I'm gonna definitely get demonetized now. Alright, since we're on a rampage of getting demonetized today, if you'd like to support the live stream and what I do, I promise you now, I am back. Permanently back, and that's why I'm going to start promoting my Patreon as well. I hadn't promoted my Patreon because I was still working on so many things, fixing so many kinks and so many issues, and I didn't want to put out a Patreon for it's already a good product, but personally I feel like I just really want it to be absolutely perfect before anyone who is willing spends even a dime towards it. So if you are a fan of the show and you would really like to support it, first and foremost, that's for you, followed by Spillion. You can show some love by donating whatever you can via super chat in the YouTube thingy, as well as marazamc.tv. If you want to donate via PayPal or credit card or whatever. You can also join my Patreon, patreon.com/marazamc. patreon.com/marazamc. However, as always, subscribing, watching, liking, that's more than enough. And if you would like to support the content that you see, please do support. However, you being here, you watching, you subscribing, you liking, you commenting is already more than enough. And I greatly appreciate every one of you who are Yankees is wilding over the what?
What? What the fuck?
Dude. Damn, how old were you here? It says Godly Tweets. Godly Tweets, let me tell you. I was 26. I know I look like I'm 40 now. But I'll probably shave tomorrow or something. and then you'll be able to see. I look much older right now because I've got the classic hobo homeless beard and hair. It's an absolute disaster. All right. Yeah. You always hyper. Indeed. I'm getting this one back in my playlist. I haven't even forgotten the lyrics for this one at all, but I haven't heard it in a while. Lennox, that's dope to know. Chasmint, I don't know what that means, Yankee. I freaking love this song, says Lennox. Uzo menze la nu tatako. Baby, tell me who's your daddy. My balls are heavy, need a caddy. By the way, tell me who's your daddy. My balls are heavy, they need a caddy. That's actually a nod back to when I was growing up in Donald. So Esteng. I was in high school, Donald Secondary. The very first time I'd ever been to a multiracial school. It was a mix of black and Indian students. I became RCL president over there. So anyway, to try and get some money for like extra things, lunch here and there, maybe a t-shirt or two even, I used to work as a caddy. If you don't know what a caddy is, I'm going to try and show you. A golf caddy, what is a golf caddy? So, this is what a caddy. Forget it.
Started caddying. I took a leave of absence from a bank. Thought it would be amazing to travel around the country a little bit, maybe see a little part of the world. And I knew the first week I did it, I was never going back.
Okay. It's a very interesting job. It's a very hard job.
Jim Mackay, or Bones as most people know him, has been pro golfer Phil Mickelson's caddy since 1992.
I'm going to talk over this.
Along with manning the bag, Bones has basically had the best seat in the house for every major championship Phil has played in. First side of the business.
So that hybrid that you hit on the range so well, let's hit that off this hole. I think that looks like it'll fit nicely in the fairway here.
I love somebody making decisions for me. It's amazing.
You should get married.
You've been...
This guy says, I love someone making decisions for me. It's amazing. And he says you should get married. Yes, it's true. Getting married is you effectively relinquishing control over your life. I almost said something terrible. Yeah, getting married is literally getting some other woman who's not your mother to to decide what happens in your life. And you know what? I love it. Because then when things go wrong, I have someone else to blame.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
But that's what I did. I was a caddy. And as a caddy, what you would need to do is you carry the golf bags of the golfers. So golf clubs in there. That thing is heavy. Mind you, at the time, I was in grade 9, standard 7. This was in 2003. That means I was 13 and 14. So at the start of 2003, I was 13. I turned 14 halfway through the year. So you'd carry this bag for like, if you're 18 holes. So the golf course has nine holes, and they'll play it twice, so it'll be 18 holes, which is pretty much the entire day of playing golf. And you're carrying this bag around, you're lugging this heavy bag with like heavy, irons and woods and driving clubs and all of that and putters. And you have to go and get the ball if it gets thrown in the water, which is very, very frequent. I got very sick, actually, one day from being in that water because it had bilharzia. Anyone who doesn't know that, bilharzia is chanene. So I caught this a number of times just from wading in that water. So what we would also do is, if you couldn't get umlung, and that's what we called it, mthole umlung. Roughly translated directly, it means I got a white man. All right, but that's not what it means. If you direct translate the words mthole umlung, it means I got a white man. That's a direct translation. The meaning of it is, I got someone to caddy for. Now the reason they are called the reason we refer to them as white men is because all the golfers there were white. Well, maybe 99% of them in a 90% black area. But that's, it's a sport that is enjoyed by the more affluent, I'll say. And where I come from, the most affluent members of the community are white South Africans, and then with Indian South Africans a close second, and then black South Africans. But it was never a race thing that I am caddying for a white guy. I would caddy for anyone who was there. It's just that anyone who was there was almost always white, and some of them were really nice dudes. Sometimes they'd give me. I remember there's this one guy, like if I was there and he saw me, he would take me, and I ended up being his garden boy actually. And then we had a falling out when he was an old guy, kind of like Joe Biden. He said I mustn't feed his birds because he didn't think I could do it right. And then he left with his wife, and they went overnight, and I left when I was done with the garden. And then when I came back in for work the next day, he was furious because some birds had died. So he must have thought, he told me not to feed the birds because I wouldn't be able to. Yeah, right. And then when he came back the next day, I think he stayed overnight where he went thinking that he had told me to feed the birds. Overall, a nice guy until that day. Also, let's talk about how weak-minded those birds are. Not weak-minded, I mean weak-spined, weak-willed. You don't eat for one night and you die. What's wrong with you, bird? Do you know what we call that? Not eating for one night? We call it Wednesday, my dude. Yes, a caddy. Today, you don't care about copyright. Ray, listen, it's over. I really have been struggling. I hope you are really back. I really am, man. I really am. Zamnandi lezo zindaba nsizwa yakithi ngempela siyafunda la, siyakhula, siyajabula konke, ungasanyamalala. Awufethu ngeke ngize ngilenze lelo phutha lelo. Ngeke ngize ngilenze lelo phutha lelo. Futhi while we're at it, I want to play Homie's Joint. Chigolosh, because a video came out. I am really back. You are the realest and always been, says Joe Case Kira. What's good, bro? Raza, putwa munjani ngaphila LTD, man. It's good to see you here, Fitz. Lawa la, ngeke uyithole mekufika amatshithi. Sengikhohliwe how that line goes. Wait, Maraza is his sick. What? Raza has been on lockdown for a while. His hoodie had a mask. My hoodie had a mask? LTD might bite that LED idea for my photography. Big and massive shout out. Big shout out to what's his name, man? What's his name? The producer, Side Effects Films. He's amazing. Love you too, Yankee. Maraza, don't do this to us. Nothing but bangers. Load shedding. Ikwenza casuka purpose. Pamandla kumalo. Gama. Indeed. So yeah, I used to be a caddy. So that's why I said, tell me who's your daddy. My balls are heavy. They need a caddy. And yeah, I had a great time there, man. It was a tough job. Normally you'd get paid like 20 rands for 9 holes and 30 rands for 18 holes. So that's an entire day's work I'm talking from before 8 a.m. to about 4 p.m. in the afternoon for 30 rands, which today is the equivalent of, for anyone in the United States, 30 rand is about the same as $1.50. And in the UK, 30 rands is about a pound. Should be about a pound. Let's see. Oh. Wait, we're doing a lot better. What? Man, this thing has improved. Yeah, so a pound and 30 cents. Yeah, it's about a pound and 30 cents. So it should be about $2 in the States. Indeed, it's about $1.60. It's $1.70. Yeah, $1.70 or a pound and 40 cents. I used to do an entire day's work for that. Even when you translate it to... Oh, by the way, I got rank 200 on season for D2 just now. Oh, D, what's good? Rugby God is gone to level 200. Let me tell you, bro. Good job. But, you know, my level 226 says try harder. We alive. All right, it's been a hot minute, bro. It's nice seeing y'all still safe indeed, says Ulenox. The collective, it's great chatting up with y'all again, fam. Indeed. Thank you for being here, man. All what you said, bro. I've been too busy balancing school and other things. And, of course, waiting for the streams. Your side, this is the collective. Everyone's having their own chat now, which is beautiful. I love that. I love that. One thing I do want to I want to play you, because I was just breaking down a song. So let's bump this, actually. Let's bump this, because I just broke down lyrics from a song. Yo, what's going on, guys? Back at it. It's Wednesday. That means the W stands for What Was I Saying? And this is a segment where I break down some of my lyrics and give you guys a deeper, detailed meaning. And in one of my latest songs titled Lost, I've got lines that go something like this. But now I'm feeling dated. How will I be celebrated in a time we're not being hated? Means you haven't made it, and I would hate to be hated for a taste of superstardom. So in those lines, I'm addressing something that I honestly think is a pandemic. I don't mean to use that word lightly. Some of the things that I see young people do online for something that's called clout. Clout is basically just bubbling fame, mostly stemming from notoriety. Likes and retweets and popularity online is somehow so incredibly important to so many young people that they would sacrifice who they are at their core and would say mean things to people just because it attracts the crowd that thinks, ooh, you are edgy. Ooh, you're not afraid to disrespect people and hurt their feelings. Ooh, oh, you're so cool. I do not think that is cool. If you sacrifice your integrity to achieve fame and notoriety online, you pretty much have sold your soul. And the price at which you sold it and the currency you get in return is not worth the sacrifice. I'll see you tomorrow. Yo, what's going on, guys? Back at it. It's Wednesday. That means the W stands for What Was I Saying? And this is a segment where I break down some of my lyrics and give you guys a deeper, detailed meaning. And in one of my latest songs titled Lost, I've got lines that go something like this. But now I'm feeling dated. How will I be celebrated in a time we're not being hated? Means you haven't made it, and I would hate to be hated for a taste of superstardom. So in those lines, I'm addressing something that I honestly think is a pandemic. I don't mean to use that word lightly. Some of the things that I see young people do online for something that's called clout. Clout is basically just bubbling fame, mostly stemming from notoriety. Likes. Someone just told me that Ginger Trill is in the building. Ginger Trill is in the building. What it do, because it attracts the crowd that thinks, ooh, you are edgy. Ooh, you're not afraid to disrespect people and hurt their feelings. Ooh, oh, you're so cool. I do not think that is cool. If you sacrifice your integrity to achieve fame and notoriety online, you pretty much have sold your soul. And the price at which you sold it and the currency you get in return is not worth the sacrifice. I'll see you tomorrow.
kulunge mfana wami. Bayenza bamabafana la kuhle. Uyadlala wena uyadlala mina. Ukubulela nyamba mfana wami. Bayenza bathathi nje labafana bami. Beza la wena. Yase. Yaphupa straight la wena. Uzobona isimangaliso. Uzobona.
Oh man. Oh man. Yo. Listen. Do you see this stunt? Hey, lalela qumba phansi lensizwa wena. Yabona umuntu mangabe uzazi insizwa. Uyibona insizwa eno right. Yabona isithathu sakhe manje siyala. Shaya. Ngathi bese uzolahla omunye bana mu right emkhovini. Another one. Nakho ke. You see this? See this thing here? This is so important. So, to Craig Bond, if you're still watching, I hope you are. In South Africa, unfortunately, my tribe, the Zulu people, of which this guy's a part of as well, we are known as being very violent. because traditionally, a Zulu man always has a weapon, quote unquote. But it's not what it is. We carry sticks because it's just part of the attire, We're not carrying sticks to hit people. Generally, you carry the stick, and this is what most of the time the stick will be used for. Something happens, best we are dlala. We call it ukdlala. Where you're showing off who you are. Uyibongele uhlale ngeduku anamuntu tu not baboneke nje utapele kwahleni wemadoda cha kunensizwe ekhaya. That is not fighting. That is not. It's like he's honoring himself and his clan. So it's one of my favorite things, man, and this is something that I really try my hardest to expose in this show. This artist is incredible. This artist is amazing. Guys, nina nazi kunezinye ingoma engizaziyo zikaSiya. Y'all ain't never been ready. Y'all ain't never been ready. And he's incredible, but he is so rural, dog. Like, the difference between Usiya and myself is, but the reason I connect with him so much is because he reminds me of everything I miss about home. Mangabe ngisekhaya nami, I'm futhi ngekhaya next month. This is drone khona lapha. Nami ngihambele emobeni emathafeni kwemagquma nani. So I'm so put emfuleni, even though thanks to global warming, not ayisekho. But ngiyayithanda bethi indlela wenza ngayo izinto yona Siya kubaleka kakhulu uyigqaja ngomuntu oyena ube nogqozu ngento eyenzayo. And sometimes, unfortunately, this is for Craig again and Dion. Unfortunately, my tribe gets painted as being, arrogant and violent. And I guess, one man's pride is another man's arrogance. But, we try and hold our culture and our heritage so dear to our hearts and hold it to such a high regard, and we defend it, as is the right of every other nation on earth, and it doesn't interfere on others. I think anyone has a right to feel proud about who they are, to hold up their name, their clan, their heritage, with pride. Black, white, Indian, Asian, colored, whatever it is. We all have something in our past we all have something among our group of people or within our community that we're proud of. And there's no crime in being proud of that. So, unfortunately, sometimes in South Africa, it gets, misconstrued as arrogance because we are very bold about it and it's very in your face. And, sometimes when you're seeing a Zulu man talk about his family, his heritage, it says this ngunjomana kamgabha uphephe lazi uthodo kumnyanya kwathi kosona tholakala ophephe lisala kazetsheni ngoba nakhe saba amazolo. When you see that and you hear it, it can be very intimidating because when you say that, you say it with your chest, and so people get intimidated, but it has nothing to do with them. I'm literally just telling you who the F I am, So, yeah, black, white, whatever. We all have a right to be proud of who we are. And, if I now, the stuff that I don't have a right to be proud of is, we're better than Xhosas or whatever. And I've never heard anyone say that, even though there's talk that, there is that issue going on between Zulu people and Xhosa people. I have Xhosa friends and we tease each other because of that stereotype, but it's never really something we've held dear. But, I don't think that my tribe is better than anyone. I don't think that my tribe is better than any other. And I love seeing other people express their pride, you know. I think I did a song with this other Tonga guy, dude, and I just did it because I loved to hear him, you know, do his thing in his language. So yeah, everyone has a right to be proud of who they are. Everybody has a right to be absolutely proud of who they are, and that right should be protected. Now, black supremacy, white supremacy, no. No one has a right to do that. You have no right to be proud of your people or your heritage or your culture at the expense of the dignity of others. I want to play the song by this guy. Yeah, here it is. This guy is and he does his thing in Chitong.
It's Billy O. Yeah. I'm listening. From 20 to 40, see holding impatient. Together forever, so sugar and elephant. Oh, young boy,
So if you look in the chat right now, Yankee just said, but Zulus say Sisile. You see, and that's the problem, Lash. I'm Zulu. Have I ever said that to you? So it's not, Zulus don't say Nisile. It's just that you've heard some Zulus say Nisile. And they were wrong. Just like you're also wrong to say that's what we say. You know? It's like saying white people are racist. I hate hearing that. Because then you diminish the severity and the evil of the actual racists when you start grouping them with good people. Because then that's so easy to refute. Like, all of them, what are you talking about? You're being stupid. Shut up. And now your point is invalid. Whereas there are some actual evil racist people. But you have to be specific. You do not paint the entire population with the same brush. You know? Just like not all Zulus are proud of who they are. And, you know, there's Zulu men who grew up in Makaya who love fighting. I'm not one of them. I hate fighting. But the reason they love fighting is not because they like to hurt people. It's just they grew up doing it quite a bit, and it's you know, it's affirming. It's yeah, I'm the guy. You know, to each his own. But I'm against that. Mangabe sase abafana, yes, but mangabe sesikhulile sesi amadoda. There's no need for that. Anyway, boy Biggie.
call me on the phone when you need somebody. It's Billy O. Yeah. And I'm listening. Cause I'm calling in there, I'm listening. From 20 to 40, see holding impatient. Together forever, so sugar and elephant. Oh, young boy, them swing. They gon' love me more. Call me on the phone when you need somebody, oh. Call me on the phone when you need somebody, oh. Call me on the phone when you need somebody, oh. Somebody, oh. Hey, say, baby girl, I'm in a nakupenda. Ayon, come spilly, I'm trying to make a million in a kuchwela, baby girl, in a kupenda. And I like the way you do, or the bendo. From the get-go. Hey yo, loco nuku bono shapatindong. I'ma do it better than everybody never sticker. Hey yo, loco nuku bono shapatindong. Hey yo, china shipela ni nakuchwela when the sakisa loco ungunyuta I will fall in number one. China shipela ni nakuchwela when the sakisa loco we would papa nyonga fall in number one. Say family, I can't believe it. Loco we would china can't believe it. Family, I can't believe it. Loco we would china can't believe it. I'm listening. Cause I'm calling in there, I'm listening. From 20 to 40, see holding impatient. Together forever, so sugar and elephant. Oh, young boy, them swing. They gon' ngicela ipelas sokuthengela uchocolate crackers ungabanakile ababanejealous ashaye jika ngibonisa lamkhasi thole ukuthi hey uthole ukuthi hey man I could be a baby now baby I could be a baby abangani bakho bathi kuwe chomi 9 dot a 9 dot chomi 9 dot a 9 dot abanye ngiyabacrossa ngiyabadodla awuwe ngiyayibona away you can't turn me up baby go fill my cup I can't get enough you gon' go tell him I'm listening uzongithola ngulinde khona I'm listening from 20 to 40 see holding impatient together forever so sugar nelefeni uyangibona ebusweni me gon' love you more call me on the phone when you need somebody call me on the phone when you need somebody call me on the phone when you need somebody somebody when you need somebody
I think I did that solo. It could be. It could be. That sounds like a solo that I would do. Right there at the end. Big shout out to Boy Biggie, man. Big shout out to Boy Biggie.
Josie Empire.
bengithi ngiyavusa nalikadilele ziko uyajabula umthakathi mangaqhubeka impilo mama ngeke ngibuye ekhaya ngithwele izandla ngithanda impela kodwa ngeke ngifuna ukuba isikhumama
All right. Okay. Now, before I go, there's something that I wanted to let you guys know of. Hopefully, yay for the bay. Yay. All right. Check this out. So, this is a friend of mine from the United States. His name is Will Gittins. Really, really amazing, talented artist, by the way. Also, not just him. Please check out Will Gittins, and also check this guy out. Brilliant. For my lady, you can show. I love this guy, man. He's incredible. He is an amazing artist. If you do get a chance, please do check out Breland, Breland, Land, and also Will Gittins. Do check them out. Two dudes from the United States that I had the incredible pleasure of meeting and working with some time ago, thanks to an organization called what are they called? What? Awake! Yes. The Awake Movement. And this is the project. So the Awake Movement came to South Africa and hooked up myself with Will Gittins and Breland, and we made a bunch of music. Really, really dope songs. The EP is out right now, and it's called The Awakening. And you know, we came together because we all feel very strongly about humanitarian issues. And, you know, one day we'll get into this. But I have decided to no longer share my views and opinions on humanitarian issues, on social justice issues, on political issues, whatever. Anything that affects the masses. I've decided to no longer share my views and opinions about that on Facebook or Twitter. especially Twitter. And the reason why I reached that decision is pretty simple. Um, it's very tiring that on Twitter, especially, the mob allows you to say what you want to say if it fits their narrative, if it supports what they already want to be the truth. But if you're saying something that's also very important, that's not popular, you get shut down. For instance, I'll make a very quick example. I was posting a lot about the issues that face our sisters, especially in my country. Women have women are living a very difficult life in South Africa, and I'll go out on a limb right now and say male privilege is real. Okay, I have it, and if you're a man, you also have it, and it may not be to the full extent of how some of their extra radical feminists make it out to be. But check this out. When you go to a nightclub, are you ever afraid? This is for the guys. Are you ever afraid that you could get raped when you're drunk? Oh, no? Me neither. Guess why? Because we're men. All right? That is male privilege. It doesn't mean that, I have more money than a woman. I know a lot of women who have tons more money than I'll ever make in my lifetime. But you know what those same women still fear that I don't fear? It's being assaulted. Ooh, this is definitely going to get a strike because of that language. I'll edit it out. But I don't have a fear of sexual assault. I don't. No matter where I go, I never feel like I'm going to be violated in that way. If I'm walking during the day in a quiet area and I see a guy, I'm not afraid. If I see 2 guys, I become alert. If I see 3 guys, I might sort of worry and get ready in case something happens. But you know how many women who walk in an empty area, see a car, and their heart stops? See a guy, and their heart stops. If you've never had to cross the road just because you are in the path of a man, that's your male privilege. So it's putting a lot of things into perspective, And, these are things that I love talking about on social media. But I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm only going to do it on this platform of mine. And the reason is, everything was great when I was saying exactly what I'm saying right now. I don't like the men are trash movement. But my response to that movement, which I don't like, my response is, okay, cool. Gents, let's see. Let's talk. What can we do to decrease the number of brothers who are making that statement appear to be true? Okay? You see 100 women who say men are trash. I don't like it. I'm not trash. But my response is no longer to go back to that woman and say, hey, I'm not trash. I think it's wrong for her to say we're all trash. But I think more than that, I need to put myself in her shoes and try and see what it is that makes her feel that this is so correct for her to say. And there's a lot of it. So my thing is, then let us start being hard on our counterparts. Anytime you see a man embarrassing us, call it out, stop it. However, the reason I don't share these things on social media anymore is because of this. around that same time, especially when Menachesh was huge, I posted something about this dude who had been falsely imprisoned for 10 years for doing the R word on a woman. And that woman was lying. Excuse me. And after he had done his sentence, she tried to get in touch with him. And she eventually confessed. 10 years of his life gone. Registered sex offender. Unable to get any work. I can't tell you the abuse he suffered in prison because prisoners do not take kindly to rapists. And I am glad. However, when I posted that story, some of the same people who had been supporting me when I was talking about, the bad things we do as men and retweeting things about women who have been victims of some of the men in our society, those same people told me that I'm silencing the victims. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm actively sharing the story of the victim. She's like, what victim? I'm like, the guy who spent 10 years in prison because some woman took advantage of the believe all women trend. Where they had me. Like, why is it relevant? Because a human being suffered. No. All you're doing is just silencing victims. How, dude? How? Just because, and it's a terrible thing that some women are afraid to come out and speak. And I think they should. And we need to do all we can to create an environment where they can speak. But we also need to be aware that there will be people who will take advantage of that. There's not that many. If one guy spends his entire life in prison because of a lie, that is wrong. That one guy, that's wrong. You know why that's wrong? Because it's also wrong for one woman to be sexually assaulted. If one woman gets sexually assaulted, we have a problem. I agree. This is my statement. I'm not quoting anyone. Whenever that happens, because I absolutely cannot imagine what that is like. And for the culprit, it might seem like a one-night thing. That's the rest of their lives, guys. Do you understand how lucky we are as men to not have that be one of the things we are afraid will one day happen to us? Have you taken the time to appreciate that? If you haven't, please do. But I will not participate in I will not participate in furthering your narrative because I want to participate in truth. If what you want to do is have me speak only about things that further your narrative, then I'm just not going to speak at all. You just heard me denounce abusers. You just heard me denounce R-wordists. You just heard me denounce assaulters, vile, sickening human beings. I've even had to delete posts on Twitter where I actively called for lack of a better word, ukuqondiswa kwegwegwe umphakathi. Ngiyabazonda. I despise any male human being who would actually go on to take the heart and soul away from a defenseless woman just because he has the physical ability to. Or even worse, if he has the political, financial, or status ability to do that. Because, some of our brothers, uncles, and fathers abuse not only their physical power, but also the other powers that they have, which are much harder to fight against. I denounce and I despise those people. And my heart goes out to any and all victims. Which makes it especially more painful for me when I see someone who is using this time and this movement to further their own disgusting agendas and lie about things like this. So the idea that me speaking about a woman who lied about her ordeal, me speaking about a woman who lied about her ordeal to create another ordeal for a man, me speaking about a man who went in front of a court of law and was not believed because the woman was believed, and that man went away for 10 years of his life, only for the woman to come back and say that was false. A woman who got a monetary settlement, by the way, she sued. And she's still not in prison today. That woman is also disgusting. Because if anyone is making things harder for the victims, it's that one. And I don't think that should be the case. I think we should never combine the two. There's rape victims there. And then there's lying humans. Some of them lie about the other thing. And it's disgusting. But when I said that, when I posted about that victim, I was attacked. I was attacked, viciously attacked. And I was called part of the problem. And I was told that I'm normalizing R-word culture. And I am making it harder for victims to stand up. We've gone a long way from the line between right and wrong. When someone's victimhood only matters if they are the right gender. No. And it's the same also with race. So I'm not going to be sharing these things on Twitter anymore, because even though there's a lot of things that I want to speak about, I don't like that I'm not going to be allowed to share some of my other views. I'm not going to be allowed to stand for truth just because at the time a large group of very powerful people feels like they have a different agenda that they like to push. It's not going to happen. So yeah, you only see these things here. So that's why also I share my views via music, because I know in music and on my live stream, you can't take me out of context. You can't twist my words around. You can't anonymously attack me. It's not going to happen. This is my domain. Here, I decide what's right. And I'm telling you right now, my main goal at the end of it all, I want to live a world where my son does not feel entitled to your daughter's body. And my daughter does not feel as though she would be powerless if your son tried to do the same thing. Dollar, featuring Maraza from the Awake Movement.
It's Billy-o. It's Billy-o. Raza. Mvuga kusene ngithi elele. Ngathatha ipiki ngathi shelele. Ngayikhombe calling ngayombi chelete. Ngaqolwa maqola qomaquleke ngeke. I'm not ready for the price tag. They're getting all of this money just might have.
What would you do for $1? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I came from the bottom of the bendo. I built me a castle in the ghetto. The dreams of my people were the Legos.
And I got a question, gotta ask you. Tell me, what would you do for $1? What would you risk for the bag? What would you do for $1? Yale, lele. What would you do for $1? What would you risk for the bag? What would you do for $1? Yale, for the bag, yeah, yeah.
For the Mandela.
For the bag, yeah, yeah.
For the Mandela.
What would you do for it? Would you steal for it? Tell me, would you kill, make some blood spill for it? If you really had it, what would you do with it? Did you give back something that makes a real difference? But you know it's only paper. Bound shopping wars, fighting for the sake of. Tell me when we gon' wake up. Taking some of my made in a place of our neighbor. Rich only get richer. Tell me why, tell me why. The poor only get more poor. It ain't right, it ain't right. Tell me, what would you do for $1? What would you risk for the bag? What would you do for $1? Yale, lele. What would you do for $1? What would you risk for the bag? What would would you do for $1? Yeah, for the bag, yeah.
Uma stela for Mandela.
For the bag, yeah.
Uma stela for Mandela. Now tell me now when you games and you just to get the dollar. When you can get and do you really gotta? When my Louis on them shabeni. Ufaga bafrete to name. It's not that I don't want it, I just want my soul too. I wanna feel the warmth of the ones I'm close to. For as long as the sun shine like it's supposed to, the money will never feel better than it's both do. So dude, tell me,
what would you do for $1? What would you risk for the bag? What would you do for $1? LA, for the bag, for the bag, yeah.
for Mandela. Yeah, oh. It's billion. It's billion. Raza. Mfuga sending it. Elele. Atati picking at it. Shelele. I come back calling Ayombi. Chelete. I call on Makola. I'm not ready for the price tag. Getting all of this money just might have.
What would you do for $1? Yeah.
I came from the bottom of the bendo. I built me a castle in the ghetto. The dreams of my people were the Legos.
And I got a question, gotta ask you. Tell me, what would you do for $1? What would you risk for the bag? What would you do for $1? Yale, lele. What would you do for $1? What would you risk for the bag? What would you do for $1? Yale, for the bag, yeah. For the bag, yeah. What would you do for it? Would you steal for it? Tell me, would you kill, make some blood spill for it? If you really had it, what would you do with it? Did you give back something that makes a real difference? But you know it's only paper. Bound shopping wars, fighting for the sake of. Tell me
Good
when
night,
we
Collective.
gon'
We're
wake
about to
up.
close it soon.
Taking something I made in a place of our neighbor. Richer, richer. Tell me why. The poor only get more poor. It ain't right. Tell me, what would you do for $1? What would you risk for the bag? What would you do for $1? Lele. What would you do for $1? What would you risk for the bag? What would you do for $1? For the bag, yeah.
Shout out to Nico in the building.
Now tell me now when you games and you just to get the dollar. When you can get and do you really gotta? When my Louis on them shabeni. Ufaga bafrete to name. It's not that I don't want it, I just want my soul too. I wanna feel the warmth of the ones I'm close to. For as long as the sun shine like it's supposed to, the money will never feel better than it's both do. So dude, tell me,
what would you do for $1? What would you risk for the bag? What would you do for $1? For the bag, yeah.
Uma stela for Mandela.
For the bag, yeah.
Uma stela for Mandela.
Indeed. All right, we're going to check out an exclusive from Ushipalana. Lennox in the building. Let's check it out. We're about to wrap it up just now. No, not Lennox. It's LTD. My bad, bro.
I'ma put you on if I'm winning.
Nice one, Yankee. I appreciate that. Yankee says she would help the unfortunate with the dollar. That's exactly how it should be.
You know how fucked up crazy you got me right now. So baby, please don't you hit my.
Hey.
I'll be gone in a minute.
Don't you hit my feelings. I'm serious. Like a heart attack on steroids. So dangerous. felt love like this before. I'm crazy in love. I guess I played myself there. You took me for a fool. What's love without no feelings? That's basic shit. Some childish flick. What else is there? Nothing but emptiness.
I love the production.
You know how fucked up crazy you got me right now. So baby, please don't you hurt my feelings. I'm serious, like a heart attack on steroids. So dangerous. Never felt love like this before.
Who is that, bro?
I'm in the zone and the
So it made everything my. Oh, damn. That's dope. Made everything myself, says Lukungana, LTD on his BIE. Says, thank you, I made everything myself. Yo, Dion, I was actually about to jump on. Dion says, good night, my brother. Hope you enjoy the rest of your night and hit me up on WhatsApp, my man. Will do, bro. I'm about to jump on to D2 just after this. Just want to go check in on my character. The Solstice of Heroes grind is ridiculous. Yo, Ray Flames, that reverb is life. It's so perfect for what for the theme of the song, which is great. I think the production is really, really phenomenal. I really love it. And I also love the lyrics. I haven't had a chance to listen to them properly, actually. I couldn't hear them as well. It's not as clear when playing from WhatsApp through this to my headset. So I have a better listen later on. But overall, this is really dope, man. I like where this is going. Roses are not always red. EP, yes, sometimes they're white. And if you cut them down, they're brown and they die. So, yeah. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. All right. Before we go, to all of you out there who've been watching, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the live stream. I'm going to start putting in condensed versions of the streams, hopefully a day or two after the original air date. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for coming and watching. I really, really, really appreciate you. If you would like to support the live stream in any way, the super chat donation feature is available on YouTube. You can also go to marazamc.tv or go to patreon.com/marazamc. We are not back tomorrow. We'll be back again on Friday. We'll be reviewing music videos properly this time, not the thing that I just did now. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. So big shout out to every single one of you who was tuned in today. I appreciate you guys being here. And before I go, there's something I wanted to leave you with. What did I want to leave you with, man? Yeah, no, it's not gonna work. I forgot. Yo, Ray, come on, man. Yo, Ray is right. I'm sorry, man. I've been failing. I've been failing quite a bit. But I'm telling you now, bro, I'm back on Friday. This is proper full-time now. I've fixed quite a bit of issues that I'd had. One of the issues I had, you will not believe this. Listen to this.
Now, before your 1 kilowatt gets finished, do you want me to send a quote?
Listen.
How much did you say I have to pay to get my power back?
So the provider of the meter boxes where I live has a policy that if you don't buy electricity in a month, they notify that they're going to terminate it. If you don't buy any electricity in 2 months, then they disable your meter box, your prepaid meter box, right? However, they allow you to buy, you can buy whatever amount of electricity you want. If you want to buy 1 million rands worth of electricity, you can buy it. And 1 million rands of electricity will last you a few years. But they will disconnect your meter box if you don't buy more electricity in 2 months. I'm a freelancer. I don't get paid regularly. So when I have a bit of money, I'll buy a lot of food, I'll buy a lot of electricity. That's just what I do because we have to eat and you never know when your next paycheck is coming. So we had bought enough electricity to last about 3 to 4 months. And then last week when I'd said I was going to stream, we ran out of power. Well, we were just about to run out of power actually. We were on 2 kilowatts